home of the Beatles, Albert Docks, and of course, Ken Dodd. And Liverpool Football Club.
Once the British Empire's second city after London, this once prosperous city dealt with the hard times of a declining industry and tragedies like Hillsborough. Despite the hardships, the city's fighting spirit lives on with no better example than the world-famous Kop.
This is my first time in Liverpool, and it has been calling to me ever since experiencing that insane atmosphere of Madrid.
We made a last-minute decision while in Turkey to make the pilgrimage to Madrid for the Champions League final. We definitely couldn't afford it, but we made it work with cheap flights to Barcelona, where we rented the cheapest and smallest car that we could find and slept in it for 5 nights.
Oh no, that's not a proper sheet. That's one of the ones that go on the bed with the little stretchy edges. I'm starting to think that our genius idea is not so genius.
I mean, it was quite apparent from the start. We're just ever the optimist.
Why are we sleeping in this murderous spot with shitty blankets and pillows in this tiny little car?
Because we're going to watch Liverpool in the Champions League final in Madrid.
Oh, I'm so glad that I'm psyched for that.
We road tripped our way across Spain to join the 60,000 other Liverpool fans in Madrid who took over the city. It was an incredible day of drinking, singing and celebrating that I will never forget. We then published a video of our time in Madrid, and one of the comments we got was from a guy called Chris, offering us tickets to the Kop the next time we were in Liverpool. We told him we would snap his hands off, but assumed nothing was going to come of it. As it turns out, Chris is an absolute legend. We told him we were coming to Liverpool this weekend, and true to his word, he's giving us his tickets to the Kop. Excited is an understatement. And not only am I going to the Kop, but we've also managed to get tickets for tonight's Champions League game against Salzburg.
Alex's Liverpool shirt is retro to say the least, and he's definitely due an upgrade. But we wanted to wait until we were here in Liverpool to go to the club store and support them directly.
Sure, you guys don't want to see us actually try on the shirts, but when they cost £60 a pop, £120 we've just thrown down on this, it needs to go in the video and you need to see it. A little tip for you if you're planning to buy yourself one of these bad boys is to smell in the armpits, because I went and tried one on and I realised that I was one of 30,000 men that day that had tried it on, and holy shit guys, we stink. So reach to the back, have a sniff and make sure you're safe.
While we're in Liverpool, we're going to be checking out both of the YHA hostels as well. So our first stop is YHA Liverpool Central, which is the newest of the 2 hostels, and it is gorgeous. It is situated right in the centre of Liverpool, so it's surrounded by bars and hustle and bustle. Everything's going on here. It's going to be a really great location for us to base ourselves for the next couple of days. When you first arrive to go and check in, you actually walk into a cafe which has the best name ever. It's called Strawberry Fields Cafe. One other reason why Alex and I really wanted to come to Liverpool was for the music scene. We're both huge Beatles fans and cannot wait to get stuck in with that stuff too. For those of you who've been around for a while on the channel, you'll know that the YHA is always our accommodation of choice, not only because you know what you're getting with terms of quality whenever you check in, the money that you spend here you know is going to a good cause and going to charity. So anyone who's interested in staying in them, they have incredible locations all over the country. We'll leave a link in the description below. I couldn't be more excited about this, not only because it's my first ever Liverpool game, but it's actually my first ever live football game. I've only ever watched football on the telly. I have no idea what to expect with the atmosphere and everything. I know that Anfield is famous for it, and I love watching the Anfield games on the TV because you can just hear the crowd echoing through the stadium, and I really hope it's like that today.
assured me that part of the football experience is getting some greasy food down your belly, drinking yourself a pint, which we will be getting shortly, and getting in that stadium. Anfield is right behind me. I'm really excited to get in.
How was your first experience?
Crazy. 4-3. I saw so many goals. I saw too many goals. It was great. And most of the goals were in the first half, so I got to actually see them from this corner. That was crazy good. It's weird how close you feel.
Now I've had some time to process what just happened. I still haven't processed it, if I'm completely honest, but I think I'm going to be processing it for the next week or two.
It was so great to be able to take Emma finally to Anfield. I've been wanting to do it for about 7 years, and all it took was Liverpool to win the Champions League and you to become a Glory supporter for you to come with me.
It wasn't just winning, it was going to Madrid, and the atmosphere was just crazy. The atmosphere was just as I expected it to be. I honestly wouldn't change anything about today. It was perfect. It was so great. Like the fans were amazing. Everyone was singing and cheering, and obviously I got to see so many goals.
Yeah, just 7 goals for your first game. What are the odds?
Game. But the only thing I look forward to more than today is going to the COP on Saturday.
Which is so convenient, as we will be going, thanks to Chris.
Thank you, Chris. You've literally made our life. Well, you made mine anyway. I'm beyond excited about it. You could hear the roar coming from the COP from the other side of the stadium. It was amazing. Oh.
And your first ever You Never Walk Alone, how was that?
I actually had goosebumps walking into the stadium, hearing everyone singing that. My hairs on my arms were standing on end. It was emotional.
I mean, if you're not getting goosebumps at that, then you're not human. Like, it's not a surprise. Like, everyone watching, of course you're going to get goosebumps. It's amazing.
Oh, it was so, so good. I'm just so happy that I finally got to go.
And we get to do it all again in a couple of days' time. So, for now, This is it.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed it, come on. Like, we've spent £120 on Liverpool shirts. The least you can do is move your stupid little lazy ass hand and press the like on the video.
You should try and hit that like button the same amount of times that Mane scored today. There you go.
One time.
Please leave us a comment below. Let us know about your first ever sporting live event, if you've had one, and what it was like.
We are not exclusively Liverpool here, as much as we loved it, and I would love to go down that route, but I just don't want to burn the bridges with all our other favourite subscribers that though.
And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit that notification bell.
Finally, nothing else to say. Thank you very much. See you next time, and beans out.
You know how your mum always tells you not to go and talk to strangers on the internet? Well, we've done one better, Mum. We're in Liverpool and we've come to meet one.